Let's continue playing Xcom2 War of the Chosen. When we last left off, I actually went and bought a couple of upgrades here. I've noticed that the Infiltration has an hacking by 25, and Reapers don't usually hack, so I assume that's everybody. Second thing was just purchasing the Hunter's Instinct for additional sword damage, because, you know, we might as well do extra sword damage where we can. Meanwhile, we have a mission, and let's go and deal with it. Gets us an extra scientist. Gets us some intel, which we badly need to set up another facility, so that seems like the most sensible line of action from here. So, we have our specialist, we have our ranger, and I think what we'll do with the ranger is we will give you the weapons of the Chosen. Though you'll notice that has superior laser sight, superior extended magazine, superior hair trigger. I think it's got superior stock as well. It is kind of ridiculous. The rest of it we'll leave as is. Shadowhawk, you are on. You're on Find My Gun. Somebody stole my gun. There we go. Crude nano medkit, and we'll go with that. Let's also bring in, not Mario, let's bring in the Marijan, so we can see what the upgraded bond bonuses are. We have a Tectonic rifle, we have that. I think this should be fine. We sent our Templar out on another mission, that's what I'm thinking that. Maybe I'll bring in another ranger for this as well. Ionic Axe and leave that as is. Alright, there we go. Let's launch the mission. So now we get to see what the Chosen toolbox has to offer, and as with all the bonuses there already by default, it's a fairly impressive gun, and also a fairly impressive sword. So our damage output is greatly improved by doing that. Obviously, we can get additional weapons from the other two Chosen, and we'll hopefully do that when it becomes a little more critical for us to deal with them.
To the resistance was on an operation near the city center when Advent forces attacked and pursued them into the
only enemies I think left are the upgraded codex, which I think we now will start seeing. The Avatar itself.
Stay alert and watch for enemy movement down there. The Resistance VIP is hiding in the tunnels not far from your position. One of their field operatives is also on site to assist you in the rescue. Firebrand is standing by, but be careful. We'll have limited opportunities to set up a viable extraction point down there.
Alright, well let's get going. We only have one person with any kind of concealment, so let's try and put it to some good use. I was expecting us to trigger something, in all honesty, here.
Physical exertion outpoint. I am ever vigilant.
I'm going.
Actually, we'll move you up to there because you have the old Overwatch on a full move.
Whatever you say.
Marijan moves up. Overwatch. Kensei, let's run you around support. Server Turtle can run up to there. And Ben Smith. Who's Ben Smith? Random extra, he can go there.
Overwatch.
I've spotted their position.
Commander, remember, no matter how tough things get down here, we can't evac until we complete the mission.
I am trusting.
Alright, up you go. I've actually not found anything, which is a little bizarre.
Running.
Shadowhawk makes a double move. And Smith can cover here, just because I'm not fully convinced we're safe.
Ah, the open spaces, the fresh air. I'll keep an eye on it for you.
Already there.
Steve covers the back. Marishan moves forward.
Getting it done.
Can say. I mean, there were only 9 enemies. It's not a lot, but I'm surprised we haven't encountered anything yet.
Got it. Moving.
Up goes the Turbo Turtle.
Quiet! Did you hear something? I'm on it.
There we go. Andromedon,
We've got Advent here.
Shield Bearer. And a miss.
I'll get him next time.
Okay, and a Purifier. Okay. So some stuff to do.
It is clear.
So we can go capacity discharge, do 5 to 8. Technically, I'm not sure it's a robotic unit yet. It will become one, certainly, but I don't know whether it is right this moment.
Father
Steve?
really did himself, didn't he?
Let's go for an overdrive. Take the shot. Because we want to remove cover and get rid of the shield bearer more than anything. And now we'll take the shot at you. Alright, fully shredded. Seven to 9. We'll see if we can get a shot more definite with somebody else.
No problem, boss.
E4 for the kill? I think holo targeting will stick on him afterwards as well. Now it's a robotic enemy. Okay, so with that having been done, and with notes that you have Blade Storm, I think that's a bit risky. That seems like a very high risk plan. There's no environmental damage I can throw out. I can go for a sting on you, see where we are with that.
Reach out from the darkness.
Throw the axe for a chance of death. Missed by 1. Alright, fine. The problem we're going to have in a moment is that
You know that was good.
Shield Bearer is going to be a pain. I can't really do a lot about that, really, can I? Actually, I can go for a note. I can go for this now.
Time for a power surge.
So go capacity discharge. See how much this actually does here. Alright, good amount of damage. So 1 shield bearer with 3 health is not really going to worry us, and he's disorientated as an added bonus. So I believe that means we slice here. Lead Master, grab loot.
Whoa, you see that?
Fury hair trigger.
I've got the loot.
And implacable as well, so we get a chance to move.
Let's move already.
Stay in high cover. Meanwhile, Ben Smith, I suppose, could actually go for his kill if he wanted to. Or at least cover us with an Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
I've got eyes on Advent troops.
Have an officer. Shame we're nowhere near close enough to do any skulljackery. See if we can get a kill though.
Missed.
Okay. So Steve, 77% chance of kill.
Observe how it's done.
We are observing how it is done, and it looks quite impressive.
I can handle that.
Alright, so another shield bearer at the back, but I think we want to just make sure we can get this Advent officer done. So, 9 to 11. Hunter's Instincts, 14 damage so far.
I will reposition.
The shield bearer should just go shield bearing on his own terms, so I don't imagine he's going to be too much of a problem for us.
Return to your guard. Do we have ammunition available?
You can move up to there.
Scanning.
Overwatch cover, and then I think we're just going to slice, aren't we? There's a single reason we don't slice here. I guess it's not the he only gets the bonus move if he actually kills something. That's the one thing to consider.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Alright, Ben Smith, let's move you up to there.
Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Covering
And
now.
Overwatch. He should shield himself.
They're backing up. Advance.
Didn't actually. 1 damage on the miss.
Target's still up. Shh. I think I heard something.
Alright, so I think we're going to have a reset turn here. Or at least get Shadowhawk in position to go and do some skulljackery.
Moving out.
Move you down to do some scouting.
There's an alien patrol nearby.
Okay, we do have a Secabot to concern ourselves with a little later.
Move.
Margin,
move,
double
move.
move and get into position. Yeah, I can say move down and be on Overwatch.
Moving Overwatch. Finally.
If they want to do a silly thing and move towards us, that's on them, but
Location confirmed.
I'd rather just set up and see if we can actually steal some intel. Same with Steve, really.
Unlike the rest of you, this unit doesn't get winded.
Moving to Overwatch.
Must destroy all the things.
I see alien targets.
They are determined to run away, I'll give them that. Yeah, that could actually be a bad thing to trigger right now.
Vault says I am to obey.
Yeah, that was nearly a problem.
The trap is set.
That, though, is going to be fun.
Alright, I'll go. Scanning.
I really wish I'd have moved
Seems
into a
doable.
position where I could actually shoot that.
Come and
They're just going to move on. I know they are.
Whatever you say. Overwatch. Running.
Thing is, I think I have to hope I can trigger it with
Affirmative.
without Ryder anyway, just on the basis that that's the only way they're not going to move.
I'm as graceful as a gazelle. Sounds like a job for a turret.
Darn it! I was so hopeful that might work.
It hit the plate.
Yeah, that's interesting. So he actually now is back in that patrol route. Well, I can skull mine the shield bearer. But let's just have a think about this before we get too mad. So we have punch, capacitor discharge. Bombard can take out some armor points as well, which is relevant.
A deadly trap.
Alright, this time we are going to get to trigger this one. This should kill, and also that means that... not revealed.
Good riddance. My ammo has run dry.
I'm going.
Okay, it's not ideal, but... shred gun.
Close and personal.
Did hit the claymore. Did cause some shenanigans. Alright. Explode those two. Where possible, take the double kill. So actually, if we get lucky on the purifier, we can actually just get this done. So Shadowhawk then. Don't really want to move to light cover against the Secapod. But actually I only have one skull mine target anyway, so... I may regret this in a moment. Yeah, minor intel cache, 70%.
Piece of cake.
Meanwhile then... well, we do have two targets, so... unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get into position to help out, so you're just going to have to overwatch and hope.
Got it covered. Tired of waiting around.
Meanwhile, I'm just relying a little bit on Hunter's instincts here. I remember stat being a bad idea. Still. Critical 13. He's on 1 health. He moves towards him, he goes blade storming. Shadowhawk feels doomed. Mind you, he aimed for his place roughly 2 floors above where I happen to be. Oh, that would be the world's greatest blade storm. Or... congratulations, Ben, you killed the second bod. Bad news. You killed the second bod.
It could explode at any time.
Fire spreading.
Okay then. Let's go and get this done.
I'm detecting additional hostiles inbound.
We've got the VIP in tow.
VIP identity confirmed. Firebrand is setting up for evac. We've got multiple contacts closing on your position. It's an ambush. Hold your ground.
It's a ambush. We don't approve of ambushes here.
Time to reload.
Also, got to remember that's my claymore there. Alright, Mara is in an okay position for this one, but he is kind of on his own.
Whatever you say.
So let's go there.
Got it covered.
Overwatch, let's move Kensei
I'm going.
to there.
Come get some.
Overwatch, Terminator Turtle.
Hunt them down.
Run gun to
Double
there,
time.
which actually has some advantages. It means we might get some incidental slash benefit if they move closer.
On Overwatch.
I don't even know where we want to move you right now, so you can just hunker down. Ben Smith. Secabot Slayer can move to there.
Confirmed. Scanning.
And Steve can assist this fight
This
because
unit
I
is relatively agile,
feel this one's going to be slightly more awkward for us to deal with.
so I can attack anything that passes by.
So what's going to come through here? A Sectoid. Not really anything to worry at home about. And a Spectre. And over here we have a mech and a grunt.
Spotted.
Alright, let's hope all the reaction fire goes on the Spectre then.
Not even close.
Okay, that wasn't how it was supposed to go, but I'm actually happy the Spectre's down. Boom.
Who's keeping score? Getting a little toasty here.
It appears the enemy has reinforcements.
Okay, they're going to come in again. Right. Punch. Hello.
An efficient kill.
I could even try and just take this thing over, couldn't I? No, I think we'll leave that. Opposition for 2 turns, it's saying, which we can definitely do.
Moving to position.
Whoops.
I'm not equipped to carry corpses.
No, not Ben Smith. Slew a Secapod. Was awesome. But I suppose that does mean we can now just go slash kill. Really having to be careful not to slash the claymore there, which I'm sure is a thing I can do. $85 miss.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Outrider. Does shredding damage if not, so... There we go.
Your friends will join you soon.
Doing well at spending the entire mission concealed, it has to be said.
Moving to
So Marriage on Overwatch, Kensei can move up a little
No
closer.
problem, boss.
Oh, actually he doesn't have the thing, does he?
Let's do this.
Alright, you're ready for next round then. Hunker down. Alright, what's for round 2? A basic Advent mech and a Purifier. Purifier is potentially problematic if it explodes, but... Well, we missed it in this case anyway.
Adjusting aim.
Additional contact.
That is not going to go well for you.
Let's do
I'm
this.
going to say it now. Blade Storm and everything else, that is not going to go well for you. Alright. So. Steve, can you one-shot this thing for us? Not quite. But he actually can. Do it. Go. Hopefully he gets a second air trigger. Not entirely impossible.
Guns fire bullets or light and sometimes plasma. Did I mention I need ammo?
Alright, so we don't really want to just point blank attack this guy, so we're just going to move across here. 97. Hunter's instincts. Another one down.
Well, how about that?
Shadowhawk can move to there. Oh wait, that's not Shadowhawk, that's random Sandra Ross. Sandra Ross can move back to there. Yeah, Shadowhawk can move himself to this position.
On Overwatch.
I really want to turn off concealment right now, but fine.
No one will cross.
Marishin can go reload.
Ready to go. Overwatch.
Reload Overwatch and let's see what happens. Other than 2 people landing in...
Got some
Oh, Muton.
here.
That actually is going to backfire then. Well, I say backfire.
Happy
Fire
now?
in the back. I was hoping for some Blade Storm benefit, but apparently we got it anyway.
Firebrand is in position for the extraction. Get out of there before things get any worse.
They're not going to get any worse. I mean, we're just basically destroying them as they appear. This is kind of simple.
What's over there?
Shadowhawk Overwatch. You can position for next turn, I think. We're not really worried about too much from this position.
No problem, boss.
Move Marishin a little closer.
Come and get some.
Move
Whatever you
Kensei a bit
say.
closer.
Got it covered.
Terminator Turtle can not run and gun, as I've apparently already used that. So
Let's
we'll just
move
move you
already.
towards the objective.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Sandra can get to the objective next. Oops, sorry, next round. Steve performs his reload.
Overwatch engaged.
So this time it's a Muton. And a Muton. Twin Muton surrounded. This was not a great tactical plan of yours. There is no kill like overkill.
We've picked up a lull in their forces. It looks like they're running out of reinforcements. Let's get moving before that changes.
Alright, forward you go. And we have an extra scientist.
Confirmed. Firebrand has the VIP. Time to get the
I
rest
think
of
we
the
actually
squad
now
out
can
of
just
there
go and
before they
escape.
get
We should hopefully
overrun
everybody
by
will
those
move in
damn
range.
things.
I won't push them out. Well, actually, even considering things, they'll have a turn to basically go and set themselves up. If it's a mech, they might go into Overwatch, which would be a pain, but... yeah, I really don't see a reason to stick around.
Getting it done.
But there is incidental experience gain, I suppose, but most of my guys are getting quite a lot anyway. And I believe it is capped at some point. Otherwise, this seems like a really easy way to start farming XP, in which case, exploit. But that would be incredibly boring to watch, so I'm not going to do that even if that is a thing, which I'm not 100% sure it is.
I'm done here.
You spent the entire mission concealed. You were not even here. This will be represented in your mission report. Yeah, that's everybody out, so...
Heading home.
Kensei,
Stepping off. I'm out of here.
and the Terminator Turtle.
Moving out. Ready to boogie.
All surviving XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand returning to base.
Excellent work out there.
165 combined kills. Very few of them civilians. That's legally small text, you know. That's just, you know, I can't have that as the main headline.
Peacekeepers heroically responded to an Xcom assault today. Due to their intervention, damage and loss of life were limited. The speaker himself commended the troops for their...
I think they've added some new positions there, but it seems new. Over that, they changed mid-game. Or mid-late game, anyways.
I'm glad to see that our cooperation with the resistance factions is going.
Alright, no promotions, but hey, overall,
seem to be a big
good mission success. Gained some intel, gained Sandra Ross, gained a Superior Hair Trigger.
A glorious battle.
Even more intel. Research time decreased by 11%. Shadow Chamber in 1 day. 105 intel. We are looking quite good now. Oh, we could do with that in all honesty, but we should finish this up. Also, we lost our scanning bonus, which is a shame. Sonic training complete. So, Alex, let's go soul stealing. Not going to be long before we have the Gaspard joining us again. Alien machinery cleared. Okay, that gave us some alloys. So what do we actually want then? Workshop, maybe? Infirmary could be useful. I think we actually want to save because, of course, we got upgrades to buy at some stage. Or upgrades we could try and buy now, in all honesty. Not to mention the armor and stuff. So I think we're gonna wait.
I'd like to get a better look at that rifle the Chosen Hunter uses.
Still can't believe it's come to this.
I truly hope those gruesome images are the worst of what we find today.
They're slaughtering us, Doctor. What could be worse?
We're about to find out. I've patched the Shadow Chamber directly into the ship's computer. It's been sifting through the material we recovered non-stop since our return, cataloging sequences.
Genetic sequences in near infinite combination, yet all bearing similar genetic markers. Human markers.
There must be thousands of them.
Tens of thousands, and the procedure is still nowhere near complete.
Which is why we need the ship's computer to find out where they came from. By cross-referencing them with the data we've managed to hack from the Advent network. It's an admission file from one of the gene therapy clinics.
Avatar. Just what exactly is in that vial?
In my worst nightmares, I would never have imagined.
Doctor.
I believe we have found the missing civilians.
That's impossible.
The gene clinics. Millions of people just looking for help.
Medically screened and selected. Suitable candidates taken to that contemptible facility to be processed, refined into the material we now possess.
But why do this?
I could not begin to fathom a guess at this point. There exists no research that would ever warrant this.
It's genocide, Doctor. And these people are walking right into it. We may not know what they're doing with this stuff, but I think I can find out where it's going. Got it. It's a high-security production facility. Standard defensive complement.
Then I strongly suggest we pay them a visit, Commander.
Agreed. The information we gain could prove invaluable towards stopping the aliens' true agenda.
Okay then, that all sounds good to me.
Objective added.
So the black site coordinates.
I've updated our objectives.
I think what we'll do now is go back to the research on the powered armor.
Expected, Commander.
Although we do have other things we could go for.
I had fully expected to find
11
that
days
the
back.
aliens
Hold
were
on, did we
conducting
interrupt the
questionable
thing on that?
experiments
We might have done.
involving human captives at the black site we raided with the help of local resistance operatives. What we did find was something more reprehensible than I could have possibly imagined. A facility solely dedicated to the rendering and refinement of human genetic material on an industrial scale. The aliens have crossed the boundaries of known science. Consequences be damned.
We will upgrade this, put a scientist in, further decreases that time, 10 days. Okay. That's the way we'll do this then. Maybe Powered Arm was inspired, maybe that's what I accidentally did there.
We have a fix on the location of the alien forge facility, but we'll still need to establish contact with the local resistance forces before
There's
we
so many
can
places
move
we need to
into
make contact with.
investigate.
Basically the whole map. However, that's a good time. Covert action complete, down to 9.
Our action together is complete, Commander.
And Old Man Jenkins was promoted. Alright, new covert action then. So we could form a soldier bond as well. Recruit a scientist, manufacture an upgrade. Upgrade might be helpful. Just see if we've got any hacking bonuses at the moment. There we go. Hunt the Warlock. Do we want to try the Warlock? The Warlock seems like one of the worst ones we could go for, considering psionic wibbliness. But I guess we have to do them sometime. Lightly wounded, but it will take him a while to do that. So Shadowhawk can go there. Gain a +5 hack score. We'll have Pradle Mox going with, and we will add you just to try and prevent that. So there's an 8-day possible risk of ambush. Let's go with it.
My followers will lead this action to victory.
Sounds good to me. Meanwhile, let's go and get Old Man Jenkins promoted. Give him death from above. Okay, with all that having been done, let's keep going.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
Leading the Resistance is a daunting task, Commander. But your efforts so far have left many wondering.
Defense
if we have
increased
made
after the first
right
attack of every
approach.
turn.
We will have to do better.
So training has happened. The Warlock now is getting closer.
Empowered me. I'm stronger than ever.
And the assassin is going to...
Not fail them.
Well, we're going to go for the Warlock shortly anyway, so let's go for this. We have enough intel to reveal. Missed shots and admin officers will cause return fire. Actually, none of these are all that bad, though the new facility in 2 weeks is a problem. Okay. I think that's pretty much what we want to have for the moment. We don't have any more weapons research going on, so... So let's go grab the resources, because I think we want to build a tower there just to help us out. That'll also make both the places nearby cheaper. Alright, let's continue the training. Let's go for... Actually, Solace is a nice one. We're going to pretty much get them all anyway, but Solace is an okay one. Incidental psionic bonus is going to be helpful when we get into Gatekeepers, and the Avatar Project is going to go up to 10.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar Project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
We can slow them down at a moment's notice. Don't worry about that.
Didn't I warn you about pursuing the Elder's artifacts? You're
Alright,
not
let's
leaving
go
me a lot
for
of options.
Fortress. Make
And
yourself
your
immune to some
soldiers
stuff.
are the price.
Grab the remaining supplies. I think at this point we might as well build the infirmary. Depends how much the tower is going to cost me here. But then we need to get into both facilities, ideally, so...
We've located the Elder's Hunter, actively working in this region, Commander.
So, building a tower, 150 supplies, 4 to 6 days. Gaspard learns Solace. Fuse is quite a fun one.
Commander, we're picking up an emergency transponder signal. It looks like the last team we deployed was ambushed on their covert action.
During it,
We're sending fire
Muton, 2 Advent Shield Bearers, and the Lost.
Your attempts at subterfuge have failed.
Alright, so we have a mission, and yeah, I'm probably going to end the video after this. I know it's slightly off sequence, but hey, surprise mission is surprising. And this is actually quite fun the last time we did this. So who did we send on this? We sent Shadowhawk, we sent Praetor Mox, and... I'll tell you what, I could not have a better trio to try and deal with the Lost right now.
You've got no time to waste. Break cover and move to the extraction point on the double.
So one of these basically does full move to attack anyway and gets bonus moves. One other gets a double, gets a free Overwatch, so can move very fast. And Praetor Mox, of course, has the winch. So I think we're going to go high ground and up here. I'd like to grapple behind cover, really, but...
Utilizing hook.
What are you afraid of at the moment? Vipers.
I will not wait.
Yes, double Overwatch, and we moved quite a fair distance in that first turn.
Race 1, your team is compromised. We're picking up Advent response forces inbound on your position.
Okay, well, let's move you to there. So we will have an Overwatch. Let's then move you to the fun position.
No one gets by me.
Overwatch, and let's then move Praetor Mox down to there. This is quite a fun one in many ways because, of course, Templar just goes slice, 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 slice. With multi-watch as well, this should not really go too badly for us. What are they dropping? Looks like normal grunt. Just an officer and a grunt. Yeah, that's not a match. This is a mismatch. Especially given they're both going to be blade stormed. The real question is, do I want to try and Skulljack? Yeah, why not? Let's get some intel out of this.
Deploying the jack.
Alright, small intel cache. Oh, failed. Alright, feedback damage then.
Didn't get control.
Still got the kill, but took 3 damage. We're still okay. It's still worth the risk. 70% chance of getting some intel, definitely worth it.
Attacking on sight.
Alright, let's move you up. It did say the Lost was supposed to be on this mission, but we haven't actually encountered them yet. Muton. Unfortunately, the Muton is the one enemy that you're not really able to deal with for me. So move up Overwatch, and then I guess... I was was looking to see whether flanking was a possibility here, but I think we'll just go for the move up to heavy cover. Overwatch. Yeah, Overwatch covering fire. So we will get to shoot first if he tries something. Well, we should have had a chance to shoot him first. Alright, lost the nearby. Alright, this time I think we will go for Operation Silly Flank.
Those still bound to the elders.
Found shield bearer. So where can we go? We can go there. Yeah, this seems fun. Hello. And stone.
We must destroy their armor. Deny our creators.
So yeah, that definitely worked well. Okay, so we can still double move as well here. So if we double move into a flanking position, then we have flanking.
Go, go, go.
And then we just need to move you somewhere a little closer. I could go for the grenade toss, but I think we'll hold off.
Come get some.
Apparently you're on fire for some reason. I'm not even sure what that was about, but okay. There's enough damage to kill you, surely.
Enemy moves to fight.
I must say, I'm slightly confused because I'm fairly sure you took damage. Okay. Well, let's go for a double move up to here. Elevated position plus Overwatch. Secondly, I'm fairly sure you can deal with this by yourself now, so...
It is secure. I will go.
Alright, move to there.
I stand
Overwatch,
ready.
and we will run
So
you
it is
up.
decided.
I'm on it.
Okay, Vigilant Overwatch, let's see what the Lost decide to do. Oh, Lost seemed to... Well, I suppose that wounds the one that we couldn't kill directly in one shot, so that's always a plus. Also, we see what the last muton is. Actually, this feels like a waste at this point.
I'm going.
Let's hop down here. There's only one muton after all, so 100%.
Happy now? Toss me some ammo.
Free reload.
Ready to go.
Boom.
Okay, so I got one.
Boom.
One down, thousands to go.
Boom, and free reload number 2.
There you go. On reserve. On Overwatch.
Alright, go for a slice.
Tear you apart.
Hurry the next attack. And move across. Actually, this isn't really much of a bothersome mission at the moment, it has to be said. So now it just becomes a case of where is this last muton who was around there.
Moving to Overwatch.
My watch begins.
Okay.
As you order.
I'll play this cautiously for the moment.
Non-evade
Triple Overwatch.
A 10 batal.
He was over here. Overwatch for now.
What's over there?
Move one. Move two. There we go. Wasn't quite what I was intending with the planned move, but hey. One damage.
I have failed.
Yeah, Volt then.
For all to see.
It's a good shot at Shadowhawk now, just being able to kill him on the next turn.
Overwatch.
Fair enough. Faster discharge. And mission success.
No one will slip past.
Also, our Templar's promoted. I say mission success. Technically, the loss could overwhelm us, but I just don't think they will. Free on a miss. Yeah, we're not having a good set of shots here, are we? Oh well.
I hope it's worth it.
Let's just go home. Evac.
Let's go.
I guess the only disappointing thing is I don't think we got a hack score increase from this mission.
I will move.
And up we go.
Ending deployment.
But did we find the Warlock's base, and are we going to be doing that next video?
All members of Wraith 1 have been successfully evac'd.
Flee! Into loading screen.
The aliens sure know how to turn a planet into a Halloween theme park. Zombie swarms.
Here we go then.
Just what we needed.
Oh, exchange is fun. In fact, I can give them both exchange positions, which is quite interesting. Yeah, we're going to take both the exchange things because that's just fun. And I think sustain is definitely worth it for a aggressive melee unit.
Our cooperation has proven to be a boon to the...
We did in fact find the Chosen Stronghold. We can now do that.
Piece of information about the Chosen. The Resistance found a way into the Chosen Stronghold, Commander. Our troops are ready to deploy. We should launch a strike as soon as possible.
We have a chance to deal the Elders a great blow, should you wish us to, Commander.
Alright, Kensei, let's get... Actually, you're not really a person of that nature. There we go. I was thinking about that, but of course it's actually less helpful for that one. Give you some supplies. Let's go and reduce the Avatar project again.
Understood, Commander.
And next time we're going to debate whether we go for the Chosen or not. So, actually I could wait 2 days. Wait 2 days, get the armor upgrades, and then do it. Assuming I can afford said armor upgrades. I guess I technically have intel to spend. Well, think about that.
New orders, Commander?
Oh, yeah, Spartans need to be upgraded. What else could really do with building some of these? But we'll worry about that a little later.
All those people, millions of innocent lives unknowingly walking right into the aliens' trap. We should have realized sooner. We knew the aliens couldn't be trusted. But their message has always been louder than ours. And they've certainly got a lot more incentives to offer in the city centers than we do out here. Either way, we can't let this go on, no matter what the cost.
Well, I will see you next time, folks. Until then.